Welcome back to Copper Star Precision, the channel dedicated to getting you more points at your competitive shooting matches. Today we're finishing up the December 2023 NRL22 Course of Fire. This is the last stage in the booklet called Trim the Tree, 10-round stage. It's two different targets, same size, same distance apart. I'll put the target sizes down here. The stage description is as follows. On the start signal, we take a position on the prop and engage the right target, then the left target with one shot each. Repeat this engagement from 5 different positions. Positions are only the outer edges of the 2x4s, not the center rungs. No position may be repeated. So there's a lot of flexibility on this stage. I know in stages past when we had the pyramid, there's kind of been an order dictated. So really, if you've been participating in the monthly matches up until this point and you've seen this prop a couple times, you should have an idea of what you're comfortable with and what are the most stable positions. So really it's just pick 5 of your most stable positions. So if you have trouble getting to the lower rungs, maybe you want to stick to, sort of the top of the pyramid. I always think that being on the lower rungs, lower center of gravity is going to be more stable because you're lower to the ground. Everything tends to be more stable, especially on this bottom rung. You have an ability to bring like a pump pillow for rear support and get into a prone position. Super stable there. But as far as transition goes, you don't want to be zigzagging necessarily back and forth between both sides of the pyramid. So my strategy, and let me know what you plan on doing down in the comments, but my strategy is going to be twofold. 1, I'm going to stick to one side of the pyramid. 2, I'm going to stick with gravity, so I'm going to go top to bottom. And that way I'm moving with gravity, I'm not fighting against gravity, and if I start, let's say I started on the bottom, I'm in a prone position, it's going to take me a while to get into the prone position and a while to get out of the prone position. But if I end there, I basically just have to get into that position, take 2 shots, that's the end of the stage. I can take my time getting up. So if you're someone who has trouble with getting out of the prone position easily, if you have bad knees or a bad back, if you want to end down there, you don't have to worry about getting up to change to a different position. So stick to one side. For me, it's going to be the right side. I'm a right-handed shooter. I think it's easier just to control the rifle on the right side of the prop, working with the dominant side of my body, and again, working with gravity. So what that might look like as far as gear goes, you can have either a bag or a plate. I like the plate because I don't have to worry about moving 2 things. I can just move one thing because the bag is attached to the rifle. And it's only one distance, so we're just going to set the parallax for that distance. Just have to worry about making good and clean hits. So what that might look like, it's going to be, I'll probably have a pump pillow, like I said, for the very bottom. But again, working with gravity, I leave this on because it helps balance the rifle. So I've got all the gear in hand. Timer goes off, beep. I'm going to drop this down here because I'm not going to need it till later. I'm going to come up to the 5th rung. If you can't reach the 5th rung, maybe start on the 4th rung on one side if you're going to follow this strategy, and then switch over and then go down, working with gravity. But I'm going to start standing, left hand up here supporting the rifle. I'm going to find the first target, engage, find the left target. Feet are narrow together here. Engage so I can get the height. And then again, because it's not a ladder, it's the pyramid, you don't have to come all the way out. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to swing down, and notice how I kept my hand basically in the support position that I want to. That's the advantage of not having to drag the bag with you. With the bag attached to the rifle, I can basically keep this position almost the whole time. So I have my support hand where it is supporting the rifle. Just take the whole thing, swing out, in. This is going to be standing for me, a little wider stance. Find that first target again, engage. Second target, engage, same thing, swing, the whole rifle out. Now, on the 3rd rung for me, it's going to be kneeling. So the next 2 are kneeling for me. So this is kind of a high kneel. Again, this hand really hasn't moved at all. Supporting the rifle the whole time, engage, engage, again, swing the whole rifle out and in. This is a low kneel, spread legs to get as low as you need, engage, engage, swing, and now here is where I will break that position. I will bring in the pump pillow for a prone supported position just like this. Find the first target, engage, second target, engage. So you can get pretty quick on the movements if you're working with gravity. Having the bag attached to the rifle does help in those transitions. Again, that support hand is here gripping the forend of the rifle, and the movement is simply just swing and in. And I'm right back in the game when it comes to engaging targets. Keeping the magnification relatively low. They're generous targets, they're about 1 mil wide, so maybe something around 15 power as far as magnification goes for faster target acquisition, and it's just building positions. But again, being faster on the transitions and having a game plan is going to help you be able to spend more time on making good clean hits. So if you're someone that struggles with time management, you know, use things to your advantage, like working with gravity, staying on one side, not zigzagging back and forth. Because the faster you can build these positions, so let's say timer goes off, I'm in position, and then transition, that's pretty quick. Next transition, knees, and I'm basically there. So the faster you can transition and build those positions, the more time you're going to have to actually, you know, break a clean shot, make a good win call, all that stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. But if you're going to do something different, let me know down in the comments. While you're down there, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. We'll have match footage coming up from the December match, so stick around for that. And until I see you next time, as always, score more points.